What's up, guys? This is Peak66 on YouTube, and today I'm going to show you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Now, there are many tutorials out there, but I feel that I can make one that will teach it in a better way, and it is better than the beginner's method, a little bit faster, and you don't really have to memorize quite as much. This is also what I kind of made this method. It's based off of the beginner's method and a couple other methods that I know, and it includes 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL. So it's not that hard, and you don't need to memorize that many algorithms, but this is a very easy way to solve the Rubik's Cube. Now, you may have many different types of Rubik's Cubes, these being the ones that I have myself. So the ones that you may have may look like this, they may look like this, but in the end they're both Rubik's Cubes, they both do the exact same thing. So, what we're going to do is first I will teach you cube notation. Now, a lot of you might know cube notation, but basically it's just, if it's R, it's the right face clockwise. If it's R prime or R inverted, it's R, the right face counterclockwise. It's the same for everything else. So F prime, L prime, U prime, D prime, D, and then we won't be using B or B prime. But so, there's also one more algorithm that you may not know. A lot of people don't teach it. It's part of the making the cross on the top. We'll use it once. It's F, small f, or small f prime, or FW, or FW prime. So this is FW, this is FW prime. So hopefully that'll be enough to tell you really what to do. So now first I'm going to tell you about this method. So this is based off the Friedrich method, which is Jessica Friedrich. It's what method most people use, except some people use different variations, and this one is able to give me 43 seconds is my best time with this, and I usually get around a minute. So let's start by scrambling it up. Alright, that's scrambled enough. So what we do first is to make the cross, there's an inspection period. This is used in cube competitions, and it is used to see where pieces are and the way to make the cross the shortest, and so that you just know what to do next. So right off the bat, I know that you can turn this piece right here and have white, red, red. Now that's a pair, and we can just turn that in like that. And then you also have this, but the goal here is to make a cross that looks something like this. Now don't mind any corner pieces, those don't matter. But you want to make a cross, except not just a cross. You want these pieces from the cross, the edge pieces, to be aligned with their center pieces. So here we have the cross, and that's step 1. Now step 2 is to put the corner pieces in. Now to put a corner piece in, this one's in the right spot. Now this isn't, because this is a white, red, and green, and the red is here. For it to be in the right spot, it needs to be between the green and red and under the white. And now this isn't in the right spot. So we take this here, this is in the right spot because it's blue and orange. Blue and orange is between the blue and orange, and then white is on the top. So I usually solve white first. It doesn't really matter which color you solve first, but I just solve white first. So to put this piece in, since it's on the bottom right, this is one of the cases that you can have, you just go R prime, D prime, R. And now let's look for more pieces. Now this one is on the right side, so we put this in the right spot, red, green, white, white. Since it's on the left side, you could either go F prime, or no, F, D, F prime, but I don't like that. I don't know why. So you could just move it out of the way by going D prime, R prime, D, R. Then I'll put these in the right spots. Now let's say you have a piece on the bottom here. So you want to move this into the right spot, of course. Red, blue, white, white. So I found an easy way. There's a way you could go like this. that takes too long, so I don't particularly like using it. So what you can do is you can make it a little bit shorter by going R prime, 2D, R, D, R prime, D prime, R. Now it is in the top slot. Now let's say here's another piece on the bottom. So let's say you have a piece right here on the front. So you can either go F, D prime, R, or F. No, that doesn't do anything. You could either go F, D, F prime. Now that puts it on the bottom, in the bottom right. But again, I don't like using F. So another way you can do it is you can put it on the bottom by going R prime, D prime, R, D, then R prime, 2D, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Now you have your top layer. Now if you could have another case where your piece is instead of your piece being here on the left on the top, it might be on the right. So on this one is very easy. You just bring it down. So you go R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R prime, or R. Now that's the top layer. I believe that's every case you might have. And now next we go on to the second layer, the third step of the Friedrich method. So now you will notice that we have a number of pieces on the top. We are only going to focus on the edge pieces because that's what we're putting in here, because the center pieces are all put in already. So we want to look for a piece. Since the top color is yellow, we want to look for an edge piece that doesn't have yellow. Now this piece has yellow, so we don't care about that piece right now. This piece doesn't, on the other hand, so that's good. That's a piece that we are looking for. So we want to move, let's say this piece is right here. We want to move it because this edge piece is red and green. The green is on the face, is on the front face if you're looking at it. We don't want the red because that's on the top face. That's on the face with the yellow. You want the face that's not on the top face. So this one's green. So you want to move this green edge piece to its color. So now it's red, red, or red, green, green. So now you want to move it out of the way. It's kind of pointless if it was right here, but you want to move it out of the way. So you go U prime, L prime, U, L, U. Now there are two things you can do here. You could either turn it like this. I just turn it like this and go R, U prime, R prime. Or you could just go like this. You can go F, U prime, F prime. But I personally don't like that. It's just personal preference. Now next, let's say you have a situation where it's like this. It's flipped. It's in the right spot, but it's flipped. So that's pretty easy to take out. Now this algorithm, since it's on the right, is just the opposite of the other one. It's not backwards. It's just kind of like a mirrored algorithm of the other one. So this is green and orange. So we want, since it's on the right side, we want to go U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, and again, it's personal preference. Turn it and go F prime, or if you turn it, it's L prime, U, L, or if you keep it like this, then it is F prime, and it is F prime, U, F. So now we have these pieces. Now let's say you are in a situation where you have, hold on here. Now this situation is pretty common, where you have no yellow pieces on top. Or no, you have all yellow pieces on top, but not all of your corners or the edges are in the right spots. So as we did before, we want to take out this edge piece because it's on the right. I prefer taking them out if they're on the right. You just take this piece out by going U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, turn it, L prime, U, L. So now there will be a yellow piece here, and you will find that you have a non-yellow piece on the top. Now move it to its centerpiece. Move it away, so U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, turn it, L prime, U, L. Now you'll have this. Now we have one that's backwards again, so we can take it out with U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, turn it, L prime, U, L. Now we can put that back in with the same algorithm. Put this with its centerpiece and go U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, turn it, L prime, U, L. Now for our last piece, now it's on the left again, so we go U prime, L prime, U, L, U, turn it, R, U, prime, R prime. Now you'll have this whole second layer that completes your third step of the Friedrich method. Now for the fourth step here, you want to make the yellow cross. Now you can have three possible things here. You could have just a dot, a 7 looking thing like this. Don't pay attention to any of the corner pieces. You could have a 7, a flipped 7, or I guess if you look at it this way, an L, or you could have a bar. But you could have the whole cross, and then if you have that, you're lucky. But since we have this, there are many algorithms. So what I'll do, I'll just so if you have the first case, if you have this, just a dot. So what you want to do is you want to line up the dot anyway and go F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now you have this L or 7 thing. Now if you have this L or 7 thing, you could either go, well, yes, you hold it so that it's like a flip 7 on the top. So here's the white, here's the green. You want to hold it so it's like this. It's pointing upwards. And you want to hold it on top, and you want to go. Here's that algorithm. FW, so FW, R, U, R prime, U prime, FW prime. Now for that third case, if you have just a line, let me get to that. So if you have just this, if you just have a line, then you want to hold it so the line, the bar, is horizontal. On the top, horizontal. I'm going to go F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. So now you will have your yellow cross on top. You will have this 2/3 of the cube solved. Now all we need to do is this last. So now you'll have this. So here is where the corner pieces matter. Now, for this, there can be, I think, there are 21 algorithms or 37 or something like that, but I only like to memorize one of them. This will make it easier, and it doesn't really take long. So, if you have this with this in the bottom left corner, if you have a fish, you are lucky. If you just have a cross, if you have just a cross like this, what you want to do is you want to hold it any way, and go R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime. And now if you get this situation, what you want to do is you want to have these two pieces, the headlights in front. These are headlights when they're both in the front like this. If you want to hold it so that the unsolved, the unyellow on top pieces are like this, and you want to go R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime. And then you will now put this in the right spot, this cross with that in the bottom left, or if you have just a cross again, you can just go that same algorithm. And now we just do that algorithm again. So R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime. And then you want to go 2U. And now you will get this. Now you do it one more time. R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime. Now 2U. Now you could have had a double fish, like a double-tailed fish, where the pieces, where it looks like this, be in the covered pieces, like it looks like, and it looks like this. So what you want to do here is you want to do that same algorithm, RU, R prime U, R2U, R prime, with an unsolved piece in the bottom left, and that should bring you to a cross or a fish. And now here is the part you are finished with the top. So the top is solved. All you have to do is put the pieces in the right spots. So first we want to put the edge pieces in the right spots. So you want to look for a situation where one edge piece is in the right spot. So now we have two in the right spot. We don't want that. We want only one. So let's turn it and look. Now we have red in the right spot. If you don't have any, just bear with me, I'll get there in a minute. So you want to hold the solved edge, the edge in the right spot, the one edge in the back, and you want to go. So first, also you need to look here. So this is a yellow-blue. So which side is the blue on? The blue side is on this side. So you want to bring this to the right. Now this is just like that other algorithm. I forget what it was for, but there are two variants of it. It's like the algorithm where you want to put these pieces in, except it's a different algorithm. It's flipped for both sides. So the blue is on this side, and the red is in the back, and no other colors are matching. Since the blue needs to go to the right, you want to do this algorithm. R U prime, R U prime, R U, prime, R prime, U prime, 2R. So now you have all of the pieces in the right spot. Now let's say you have one piece in the right spot, except the pieces need to go to the left. So the green needs to go here. Since it's white, or it's yellow, green, you have the red in the back, the green needs to go here. So you want to do the opposite. L prime, U, L prime, U prime, L prime, U prime, L prime, U, L, U, 2L. Now you have it all in the right spot. Now let's say you have none in the right spot. Try to set it up with that. Okay, here's a good example here. So let's say you have two and they're flipped like this. They're on the opposite sides, but these two are flipped. So if you turn it, none are in the right spot. If you turn it, these two are in the right spot. If you turn it, none are in the right spot. So you want to make it so none are in the right spot. And now I prefer doing the right algorithm. So let's go to a red piece. The yellow, red, here's the white, the yellow, red, the red's on the right side. No piece is in the back that's solved. No piece here is in the right spot. So you want to take the red and you want to move it over here. So you want to go R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, 2R. Now what you will get is one piece in the right spot and the other three not. Now you can just take this blue here, and since the blue needs to go to the right, you do that algorithm again. R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, 2R. Now you have all four in the right spot. Now we're going on to the last step. Now you could have two possible cases, well, or solved, but you could have two possible cases. You could have all four corners in the wrong spot. You could have three in the right spot, or three in the wrong spot and one in the right spot. And those are the two possible places. So we have all four in the wrong spot. So you want to hold any corner if you have all four in the wrong spot. If you have one in the right spot, then just bear with me. I will be there in a minute. So you want to hold it so that any color in the top right and the top left, they're unsolved. Same thing with the back too. So you want to hold it like this. Now this one, you want to flip it down so that you're looking at the white and go R prime, U, R prime, then 2D, R, U prime, R prime, 2D, 2R. Now what that'll do is that'll put one in the right spot and then the other three will still be in the wrong spot. Now this next move can be your last. What you want to do, look at it like this again. So here's what you want to do. Now if you have 3 in the wrong spot and 1 in the right, hold the 1 that's in the right spot on the top left. And then the 3 that are in the wrong spots, here, here, and here. So again, you want to hold this in the top left and go. Move it down again and go R prime, U, R prime, 2D, R, U prime, R prime, 2D, 2R. Now if you're still with 1 in the right spot and 3 in the wrong spot, do that algorithm again and it will be solved. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope this has helped you. You can do it with this cube, you can do it with really any cube. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pig66, and I'm out. Leave any questions or comments or concerns in the comments below. Thanks for watching.